Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to teach you a variation of Chris Pratt's Burnham trick.
Do you want me to?
Alright, so this is going to be the variation and this is a performance. A spectator can pick or choose any card they wish, and let's say they chose this card right here. I actually chose two, but let's say they chose this one. I'm not going to look at it. There we go. Hopefully the camera caught that. I'm going to get the card lost somewhere in the middle of the deck like so, and I can give the deck two cuts, another fancier cut, or maybe even a riffle shuffle like so. So I have no clue what the card is or where it is, okay? And you're actually going to help me find the card by choosing 5 different cards. So I'm going to need to choose 5 different cards, and I'm just going to spread them like this. And in the process, you can either touch or maybe tell me to stop, okay? Since you're not here, just tell me to stop, okay? So from here, let's say you said stop right there. That's card number 1. That's card number 2, 3, 4, and maybe you wanted to go 2 in a row, and that's 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take a look, but I'm not going to show all of them at once. I'm actually going to guarantee you that one of those 5 cards are going to be your card. Remember how I put all of them to the bottom? I'm going to show you them one by one, and you're going to tell me if that's the card or not, okay? So that's card number 1, 5 of clubs. Is that your card? 5 of clubs? No? Okay, well, I have 4 more chances. 2 of diamonds. Are you sure? It's no again. 2 diamonds. Oh god. Okay, 3 more. King of hearts. Nope. Ace of hearts. Nope. Are you sure? 7 of spades. That must be it. That's a no again. Are you? Oh my god. I may have screwed up. So there are 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't believe that's... Oh, okay. You know what? Let's try something different. Give me a fist bump, okay? Actually, just hold your fist like this, okay? Let's say you did it like this. I'm just going to put the cards between your fingers, hold them tight, and just like that, if I slap on the cards, 4 cards go to the very bottom, and then your card remains in your hands. So that's the trick, guys. Stay around for the tutorial. Alright, so this is a really close variation to Chris Pratt's Burnham trick, but I think this version is a lot more easier. This variation is more impressive, and it's a lot shorter, so it's going to keep the audience engaged, okay? So to help with this trick, we're actually going to use a red back, and it's going to be the Joker, okay? So what we're going to do is... let's say the spectator chose this card. You're simply going to get the card lost somewhere in the middle of the deck, and you're going to do a variation of the double undercut. Even though in the video, maybe you saw me do this in my performance, and you might have thought that I controlled the spectator's card to the very top, but I actually never controlled the Joker to the very top. It actually is at the very bottom. I controlled it to the very bottom. Maybe I'll have a tutorial on this later, but in theory, you can control the card to the very bottom using any kind of force, any kind of control, okay? So once you have done that, what you're going to do, this lighting is not the best, hey? Sorry about that. So once you've done that, you're going to follow my routine and pick out 5 different cards. Let's say the spectator picked this one, that's 3, 4, maybe 5, like that. These are all random, it doesn't matter. You just don't show them to the spectator yet. You're just going to take the cards and put it at the very bottom, or you can just drop the deck like this. Okay, so they're at the bottom. And from here, you're going to explain that you're going to show all the cards one by one, and you just want them to tell you if that's the card they chose or not, okay? Now, so you're going to hold it like this in a biddle grip, okay? Biddle grip is where you hold the cards by, like, put the cards horizontally or like a hot dog in a way, I don't know, flat like this, and then you're going to hold it like so. You're going to have your index, middle finger, and your ring finger on the upper edge. You're going to have your thumb around the middle of the lower edge here, and your pinky should be actually at the very, this side. I don't know what you would call this, the shoulder edge, I guess, like this. So it would look like this from the bottom, like this from the top. The reason why you need to be in the biddle grip is because you kind of have to do this move, okay? You have to hold it like this, and then you're going to use your pinky or your index finger to pull down one card and slide out the other card, okay? So I'll go over that when we actually have to do it. So right now you should have 5 random cards, and on the 6th position you should have the Joker, and you should be holding in this kind of modified biddle grip or in a biddle grip. For the first 4, you're not going to do anything. You're actually going to show the cards that they're there. In my performance, I actually drop the cards and then I actually show them that it's not right, to emphasize the idea that the card that I've shown is actually on the table, okay? So Queen of Hearts, is this your card? They're going to say no. You drop it and say, are you sure this is not your card? So this emphasizes that you actually dropped the card that you've just shown, okay? So 2 of Hearts, 6 of Diamonds, they say no, 5 of Clubs. So you've done 4 cards. Okay, but on the 5th card, you're going to show the 7 of Spades, and you're going to look very confused and say, are you sure this is not your card? And while you're doing that, you're still going to follow the routine. But from here, you're going to do something different. You're going to use, since you're holding into this biddle grip, it's going to be very easy for you to do the move. So basically, the idea is that you're going to use your pinky or your ring finger to pull down one card like this, the 7 of Spades. So you're going to show them like this, and as you turn the wrist over like this, you're actually going to pull one card down like this. So it's going to go bam, okay? So from the audience side, it's not going to look like much, but from the very bottom, you actually have pulled one card out. So once you have done that, you're going to use your middle finger or your index finger to slide out the very bottom card, actually second from the bottom, right? Because the 7 of Spades is right there, that's the bottom card. You're going to use your middle or index finger to slide the Joker out like this and put it on top of this pile, okay? So in theory, and you just want to make sure you get rid of this deck, put it on the table like this, or give it a cut, but don't show the 7 of Spades because they've just seen it, okay? So put it on the table like that. Now once you have done that, you're going to look very confused, and you're going to start wondering why the trick didn't work. While you're doing that, you're going to reverse the counting of this. So you're going to pretend to count 5 cards into your right hand or your left hand, except that you're going to strip the top card and bring it to the very bottom. See what I'm doing? So in the process of counting them, I've actually controlled the card to the very bottom. Now you're going to actually tell them, like, in my performance, I follow the Chris Pratt give a fist bump kind of thing to Will I Am. But you don't really have to. You can tell them to hold out their fist like this, and you're going to put these cards between their index knuckle and middle knuckle like this. Okay, and you're going to tell them to hold the cards firmly, and you're going to actually explain that you're going to slap on the cards, because if you don't do that, they're going to get scared and they're going to throw their hands all the way everywhere, and then the trick's going to be ruined. So the idea is that if you slap the cards down like this, the very last card is going to stay here. I can actually explain the physics side or the science side of this, because so you're going to hold, this is the position you're going to be in, and if you slap the cards, you're going to notice that you're going to bend the cards, okay? And if you bend it a bit more, the top card is actually going to slide out like this, and then the next card and next card and next card, but not the very bottom card, because it has a lot of friction with the very last card, the Joker. So if you slap it from the top, all the cards fly out, and the very last card should remain if they're holding it tight enough, okay? So pretty much that's the trick, guys, and I get really good reactions out of this, and it's really fun. And there are actually some tips on this, or some complications. So let's say after you control the Joker or the spectator's card to the very bottom, but then when they choose the 5 different cards, maybe they chose this 1, 2, 3, 4, and they actually went to the very last card and they wanted the Joker. Well, here's the thing. The trick actually worked. It makes it a lot more impressive in a way, because the whole idea of you chasing 5 different cards was because you were basically telling the spectator, or guaranteeing the spectator, that you can actually help the spectator find their card on their own. So after they choose 5 cards, you can actually start shuffling them up a bit, so that they can't really know where they can't really keep track of where the bottom card went. And then from here, you're actually going to show them all the cards like this and say, is one of these cards your card? And pretty much that's the whole trick. They'll be very impressed that they actually found their card on their own, and they will be like, what just happened, or something like that. So it could have a better effect, and this happens very rarely, but it does happen. So that's one thing. And the other thing that I want to talk about is that when you do the biddle trick, so let's say you have 5 cards and then a joker's on the 6th position. When you do this, you want to make sure that you want to carry out your motion similarly every time, okay? By that, I mean that you don't want to pull out the cards like this and down next time and then straight out and then do this or something like that. You want to follow the same motion from the start to the end. So you want to use your middle, if you use your middle finger and your index finger, always do this and then show them like this, do this and show them, or like this, like that, or show them first and then do this. And then so that when you actually do the biddle, the secret move, where you pull out one card, you can actually do the exact same move and they will not suspect a thing. So those are some tips that I'm going to give you. I know this is a really long tutorial, but thank you for watching from the start to the end, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, and if you watched the video till now, I'm pretty sure you liked the tutorial, so give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.